facing 95 months and 135,000, I think. Wait, what's that? Holy shit.
DA, I heard your request, and both of us is going through it because I don't have a clerk. Then I had to do the recap myself, but I did do it, and I did post it. I'll send over to you how accurate it is. We'll both have to look at it, and I'll review the tape. But I'll be doing that tonight after court.
Okay, so with Sam, it was initially 325 months and 175,000 pounds.
325 months and 125K in fines.
176.
176.
What are we talking about?
Marcus Sams.
What about Marcus Sam?
He
I
was supposed
believe
to have
he
trial tonight.
trial.
Mm-hmm.
Trial?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
What trial? A
I'm
trial for
about to.
what?
I'm
Well,
about to
y'all
walk
said
out.
it was supposed to be tonight, but I already submitted the motion to dismiss because, of course, the DA didn't bring forth charges within 24
Now
hours.
I just got a motion to dismiss from you this evening. So
Who's the
I'm
DA on that case?
right.
Don't know. Well, I mean, last night we said we was gonna go to trial. He came to court last night.
I understand. I'm asking who the DA was on that.
I have no idea. It's not my job to know.
It is your job to know, actually.
Oh well, actually, I think it was JB. As I told her I
Oh,
was gonna give her first loss.
No, you already threatened that with the Braden.
all right. Let
Oh
me look
my
at the recap.
god. Yeah, I don't even know because my head was popped for 11 years and none of my coworkers saw fit to catch me up on anything. I'm not gonna lie, Your Honor, you're about this close to just issuing out a whole lot of dismissals because I'm really about to walk out right now.
Don't walk out. Don't walk out. We got this.
I am so over what the.
Overwhelmed. Okay. So let's do this. Troublefield,
Yes, Your
you
Honor.
cannot practice law right now anyway.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Go ahead and let your client know that we'll have a continuance until what's today? Today's Thursday, Saturday. DA, do you think that's enough time for you and I to get caught up on everything?
More than enough.
Alani is back, and we have a new DA. We need this
I need
work
to talk
spread
to
out.
you because wait a minute. I
Ooh,
flew in
Alani's not back.
yeah. Wait a
Alani is
minute.
about to
Yeah.
quit. We miss you, Alani.
I
I
like y'all
miss it
hiring.
too. I really do miss it, but I'm not gonna lie, like my dreams, like I ain't gonna lie, like I pull 50 hours sometimes a week, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So hey.
Damn.
Yeah, well, keep in mind, like, we're not just in this, like, just nobody's disposable here. We just need to know what's up so we can, pivot because some of this stuff isn't making its way down to me, and that's not me pointing fingers, but a lot of shit just got slapped in my face today, and we have trial in less than an hour, and
Yeah.
You got trial in 18
and
minutes.
and apparently I
Less than
have
20 minutes.
trials for two cases that I not only wasn't informed that cases even existed, but I haven't prepped. So there's indictments to write, evidence to gather, interviews to conduct, trial prep to be made, indictments to file, and I have
All right. So
a little
DA,
over 15
do
minutes. We
this.
we we
No, no,
love
no,
it
no,
here.
no, no. Do this. Do this. For the cases you need to more time on because of what's been happening, we push to Saturday. Put your open your ticket, or if they already have a filing, just ask for the continuance. We put that, so that we have it officially on record, so the government sees,
Okay, so
because they all in
apparent
our shit. Trust and believe.
okay, so apparently Marcus Sam must have pled not guilty if there's a trial on the books.
Correct.
Um,
I don't
and the
even have
fact that
notes on
there
that one.
And the fact that there's a trial, I can assume that it's a possibility no deal was offered or declined
Okay.
Yeah,
or
deal was
Yep.
accepted.
declined.
No, we tried.
So
We worked
Marcus
that out.
Sam, everybody, Marcus Sam, we're going to push to Saturday. Continuance for Marcus Sam until Saturday. Everybody,
Do you guys remember the deal that was denied? Or is that important?
it's not important. Not guilty. We need a trial date. It is Saturday. What is Saturday's date? Uh,
Your
the
Honor,
11th.
The 11th.
since you're in the mood to give out continuous, can we do a continuous for the case tonight?
Cam Atkins.
Yeah, can we do
Cam
that one
Oh
since that's
no,
my
we
case?
want ours for Jesse Ruiz. We want ours tonight. We
Yeah,
ready.
can we continue Cam until?
Until
Cam
Saturday.
is, I already contacted him. He is coming to court. And I think that that's it's one simple charge. And I think it'll be great for our newest counselor to get his feet wet. I don't want to have a backlog of cases. So the answer is no.
Okay.
Adkins will be tried tonight.
But you,
Lando, who else? You said you wanted your case done tonight?
Jesse Ruiz.
Jesse Ruiz.
Is that the one that
All right.
ABA was?
Hey, how it was brought
I'm
to
gonna
us,
open
man. I
up
mean,
a
we tried to
ticket.
work with y'all. Y'all
I'm
ain't
gonna
do
open
it.
up a. I'm gonna
guys
open up a ticket
did.
for Jesse Ruiz.
You guys certainly did.
Does everybody have their evidence ready to go?
I do not. I'm still waiting for a response from Cam Atkins.
Okay, he'll be here
he's
tonight.
outside actually. He's
Yeah.
waiting
All
for
right,
you.
introduce.
He's in the courtroom.
All
Okay.
right, can you introduce yourself with your
Lando,
case?
is your evidence ready for tonight for Ruiz?
Definitely. If
Okay.
the APD is ready,
The
I mean,
APD
this
already.
should have been done already.
Yeah, the APD's evidence is the 4K footage. It's the arrest record. It's what's in the MDT.
Oh no. This is the thing, Your Honor. This is why we were trying to originally make a deal with the DA. My client showed up to court after being bailed out. He did the right thing. He even was willing to plead guilty for the things he actually did. But with the drug charge, which they were willing to drop, so I'm not gonna necessarily say the drug charge, but the bomb charge, I
Was
mean,
he caught
like
with
we said
bombs?
before.
DA, we know what these bombs are. If they are, and Lando, on some real shit, if they are real bombs, if they were prop bombs and
Oh
animations,
no,
they would not end up in an evidence locker.
no, what I'm trying to say, Your Honor, is these bombs are no longer active. I don't know if something happened to where they've taken them out of the city, but you know how you still have items that
Who is
may
that
not be functional.
Yeah.
What was what?
that just ran in here?
Oh, that was Cam.
Yeah. You may have items that no longer are functional in the city, but you may still have them in your pocket. This is one of those things because he was giving them to someone who left and went to another city. Guy he calls uncle. So I guess that was his uncle.
And you saying
So
that you can prove that these munitions were inactive?
he said, "I'm waiting. We don't have possessed them. The APD does. We reached out and asked them. We asked them, with someone in the department test them because we know they don't work. The person
How
who
do you
gave them
know
to
that they
him,
don't work?
the person who gave them to him told him they don't
You
work,
need
and he said
more
he even
than you
tried
need.
them.
That's
He
hearsay.
said
You need more than
we
that.
can
Definitely
ask
hearsay.
my client. My client justified and said that he tried them himself still,
Hey, Your
and
Honor.
nothing
Is it
happened.
on video?
I'm
We
just
can't
very
No,
just
it's
take
not
his
on
politely.
word for it.
video.
Your Honor, I'm just very politely
Okay,
stating
understood.
that
But
this
this is why
is
we're asking: could they obviously be tested? If they work, could the APD show us how they work with the safe? They're trained with safety.
so, Your Honor.
Some department of the APD is responsible for bomb testing or something like that for these to be items that are in the city.
Okay, Lando, let her talk.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I
So,
wasn't trying to cut her off. I'm sorry.
these are pre-trial discussions. Good faith pre-trial discussions. Lando has been very more than good faith, and I really do not like the words about to come out of my mouth.
Oh,
I would also like to point out, as a statement of fact, that a formal subpoena has not been filed, nor has an injunction been filed against the evidence. However, good faith requests have been made, but there is no legal obligation to respond to a formal good faith request. Subpoenas and injunctions do warrant swift response, none of which has been filed. So the PD nor the state is obligated to perform weapons testing unless it is hereby ordered by a court, which it hasn't been.
And we asked for that.
You can ask for
We
that.
did.
You did ask, however, a subpoena nor an injunction was filed, and good faith requests are not legally binding and
You
don't
get
have
what
to
she
legally be honored,
you get what
even though
she's
it would
saying
be
though.
very polite to do so.
So okay, so let me understand this, and we're dealing with not necessarily just law, but common sense here.
Oh,
So you have things that a person may possess, but they don't work, but you still can charge them for them.
that's
They
And
correct.
not
state,
are what
I
they're
guess my
said
thing
to
is, if they
be,
didn't work,
but you can still
why
charge
did
them
he
for them.
receive them if it didn't work for
So
him?
what she's saying is that
It was just
she,
a. It,
she's
I'm sorry.
asking
Go
you to
ahead, Judge.
follow the procedure of the court so that we can all do our job and get the evidence that's required for this trial. Right now, Lando, you don't have the evidence. You have hearsay. You have
and
somebody told somebody else. Hold on, DA. You
I
file
mean,
a
they have the
request. Hold,
evidence.
Lando,
We'd be willing to
Lando,
set them off.
Lando.
Oh,
Listen to me. In order for the police to test the evidence, you have to file a request for that to be tested. They're not going to sit there and just guess and assume what you need. There's a process to it. So here's what you do: you file the continuance. We push the trial to Monday. And
yeah, oh man.
over the weekend, you get
Your
So
the
they
Honor,
could get the stuff
you
ready,
get the
so they could bring
munitions
something in here
tested.
or get something ready to work. That's
Your Honor, I can stipulate that detonation was not an item outlined in my case strategy for preparation of defense. And that is why I did not extend, or that's probably why the prior representation as well for the state didn't
Mhm.
extend these good faith courtesies because we're not legally obligated, and that may not have been a strategy in which he was choosing to defend the state on.
Okay.
what
So, would you like to entertain a plea deal, DA?
that's what we've been sitting here begging for. They were pushing the issue in the beginning
Okay, Lando,
on this whole thing.
Let her think.
Oh no. I'm not getting excited. What I'm trying to say, Your Honor, is these are things that we asked for in the beginning. My client was
Yes,
never
sir.
looking to walk scot free on anything. He
Mm.
came in here and literally pleaded guilty for what he actually done. So I
Understood.
mean, it was just like when the
Gotcha.
abundance of charges that were really not that did not fit what the crime was. It was like, how you expect him to take this? Like, these are extra months on his life.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's already sitting incarcerated for 24 dream hours up until this point. Like, he came in, he showed up to court, he did not run.
But he
So I
also
mean,
don't do the crime if you can't do the time. He knew what
understood,
it
and that's why
was.
he showed up and took it on the chin.
And so
But
now
when
this
the
is still
abundance
taking
of
it on
charges
the
that
this is
didn't fit,
still taking it on the chin. We have to figure out the best process to make everything and everyone whole. He did a crime, and
exactly.
it is our job to make sure that everybody gets their piece of cake. So allow the DA to decide and state whether she is even willing to provide a plea deal. If she says
That
yes, you still have to go and take that deal to your client and bring it back to say yes or no. DA, would you like to avoid trial and offer a plea deal?
Just a second while I'm looking at the notes.
Okay, now while she's doing that, Kill, you said somebody else is supposed to be on the docket for tonight?
No, I don't have anyone else on the docket tonight, Your Honor.
Okay. What about you, Kill?
Q.
Your Honor,
Yes.
can I get a second once you done with everybody?
Hold on, Your Honor. Let me see if I can get any contact.
Okay. Well, since I got a second, Cam may or may not make it back. He has issues with his head, couldn't see, couldn't talk. He's going to try to make it back for court, but he don't know if he can get this, settled.
That's fine. Please update Counselor Max on the case, your strategy, and what you need him to do, okay? Troublefield?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
Please, yes. Take
Will
Max
do.
to the side, make sure he's up to date. Marcus Sam. Continued until Saturday, the 11th.
Commander Vega.
Cam Atkins is tonight.
Yeah, she's
Jesse Ruiz, we're looking for a deal.
I'm just gonna step in to let her know about some reports here.
Who is that?
It's Vega, man. I just wanted to come in here. Sorry to interrupt. I just came to let you know those reports were updated and to let the district attorney know that I'm here for the case.
Oh, thank God. Thank you. And congratulations on your promotion.
Thank you,
Your Honor.
Thank you.
Well deserved. Well
Your
deserved.
Honor, whenever you have a few extra moments.
Yes, I'm listening.
I like to basically can I basically file a verbal pretrial motion to the bond?
No. Verbal, no. What are you talking about?
Actually, Your Honor, it is within his right.
It might be within his right, but I have bosses that I have to answer to too, and we need a paper trail. Are you going to offer him a plea deal, or are we going to trial? If we're going to trial, we will have a continuance, and you all will do things properly and stop being lazy.
Your Honor, there's no laziness, I believe. I think the contention here is the evidence, and the defense seems adamant to not go to trial, which is fine. So the only legal recourse would be to have an emergency hearing where you decide to keep or exclude the evidence, and the reason of justification for the verbal urgent nature of the motion is that his client is currently on an HUT.
I'm glad she just said all of that for me because that's exactly where I was getting ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just knew you were going to be way more gravitas about it.
We still do not have the case opened. State, first of all, please open up the ticket, state versus, because nothing's happening without that, right?
I know.
Inside of that,
so much going on.
Inside of that ticket, once the DA does that, once the state files official charges, in there, you would make this request. I'm not asking for a dossier, a thesis. I'm asking for 2 sentences to prove the paper trail of how this proceeding has gone. It is necessary. Now, if y'all don't want to do that, then when I call for this case tonight, it will be absolutely dismissed because we have absolutely nothing. The state has not filed charges, and I am not holding that young man. I'm not detaining him another 24 to 48 hours. That's not going to happen.
Thank you, Your
So y'all
Honor.
need to make a decision and make a decision right now because we about to go to court.
I greatly appreciate that, Your Honor. Greatly.
Look at him. The gravitas is already growing.
No, I not necessarily. No, I'm not.
You got the Martin Luther King voice.
Okay, he's said free at last,
I mean,
free
you
at
know,
I just
last.
got back. Y'all
hey,
going
no,
off. I
I
ain't gonna
mean
lie.
how they hit me last
But
night. It was be ready to fight, so y'all brought me in here. You know, I'm ready to jump off the chain.
type shit. Hey, look.
I mean,
I just needed
but I ain't trying to do
one
that if we
person
don't
on
have
the
to.
docket. That's it. But it's some small. Nothing
I've been
big.
asking you the name of this person for the past
I've
five
been waiting.
minutes.
I've been waiting, but shoot, niggas been talking, so I just, you feel me? I just went and do something. I ain't gonna lie. Just going back and forth.
Um, okay, wait.
Yeah. So it's just main Jones. Literally, that's the only person I got. But it's some small stuff like he paid it. He just got some fines
Incident number.
All right.
in the little time.
So tonight we're gonna start court. Say 10:15 because all of y'all need to get y'all collective shit together, including me.
Hey.
We even got the damn announcement together. There we go. I done spelled citizen wrong. Damn it.
Excellent.
It
You
must be
good.
retrograde, Your Honor. We're all going through
It
it.
is, friend. Okay.
Man, here all y'all.
Now,
Everybody.
DA Alani, are you tendering your resignation?
You better
I'm
not
not.
be.
I'm not sending my resignation, but I fully
I can't hear
understand.
you, Alani.
Hold on. Hey, how you
Hey,
doing? You miss me?
I do, boo.
I miss you. I just,
Listen, we got to talk about Miami shenanigans, girl. Shenanigans.
ooh, okay, we gotta talk about it, girl.
Ooh, yes.
Man, what the?
But I'm here, but it's just, Judge, we gotta talk. I'm here, but I'm not 100% here or myself right now. I'm just not.
Right.
So I'm trying. I really am, but I am a little bit under the weather right now.
Well, we got a new DA, so take your
I
time.
heard.
Take your time. When you're able to be here and you feel up to it, just grab the MDT, take a case, whatever. We do have a new district attorney, and we're supposed to have an ADA that should be assisting all three of you.
Supposed
So
to.
supposed
Mm-hmm.
to.
Yeah.
Where's ADA Jones?
I have no idea, Your Honor.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Sorry, things
Okay,
got spicy last night, but okay.
spicy is not the
Yes,
word for it.
especially for how spicy things got. I thought,
Exactly. Should be
an
like,
opportunity to have corrective discussions would present themselves, but
Mm.
mm,
maybe people are too busy for those.
Who are you talking
You know
about?
what?
Listen,
Who you
You know what?
shading?
she
I,
shading me.
no, you
No.
shade.
No, no, because
Proceed.
we had your corrective conversation last night. You apologized. We went through all of that, and you got
Yeah.
arrested.
And
We
it
about to
takes two
fight
to
for your life.
and it takes two to tango. One of those dance partners hasn't been in to
Yeah.
discuss matters, or if I'm being honest, hasn't been very well. I will say, at least on my end, hasn't been communicatory or
You
whatever,
mean the
because usually.
captain?
No, I was talking about Dre.
Oh, Dre.
Yeah.
Yeah, because usually Alani's pretty good at saying, like, if she's going to be absent, I assume she probably tells either you. Sometimes she tells me. That's fine and dandy. But
Yeah.
whenever there's absences from the ADA, they don't get reported. We're almost about to have a whole case get dismissed because follow throughs aren't being made.
Mm. All right. Well, this is what I'm gonna do. These are the names that are being added to the docket, and then I'm gonna
Shade.
resubmit it. Who's gonna read the docket tonight?
Why everybody don't nobody raise their hand when you ask
Never.
that
Who? Why do
question?
y'all hate reading the docket so much?
Just where's
I'm a
Kaisha?
private lawyer. I can't read the
And
docket.
that's another thing.
And Ocean.
Lando, where is your para? Where is Skaisha?
Who,
I
me?
got you.
Having apparel? I have no idea. I get them and they don't show up or they get incarcerated.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have
Oh
to
hell
let her go
no.
from the
Hey, not your
DOJ.
parents getting locked up.
God, I'm
I
letting
mean,
Skaisha go.
it happens.
Hey,
There's nothing that I
crazy.
could do. She hasn't been here
Let
in a
Harley
week.
do it.
Harley is on the other side. She can't cross over.
Just read the docket.
Oh, yeah, she can read the docket.
If they're not, I got you. If she's not here or whatever, I got you.
Okay, so let me make sure I have this right so we can get started. We have Marcus Sam. He's on a continuance until Saturday the 11th at 10 p.m. Everybody, please put that in your tickets. And we need the state to file charges.
From Marcus. Okay.
So you have time
Okay.
now. You got some breathing room on that. He pled not guilty. 325 months and 125,000 in fines. Next up,
Guilty.
Cam
That's it.
Atkins is tonight.
11/25.
Who is that?
Cam Atkins trial, and that will be.
His wig.
Hello, Captain. That will be. The
Captain.
defense for
Who's
Atkins
Captain?
is Counselor Max, with
He
guidance
undercover
from
tonight.
Correct.
He
from
undercover.
Troublefield, and the DA is Balthazar. Sorry. And then we have Jesse Ruiz. Oh,
Is
I'm
he not
sorry. We
supposed to
have
be case last
Maine.
night?
No, I'm sorry. Maine Blick, right? Maine Blick is to be added.
Counselor Jensen, you have to handle that one.
Which one?
Click. Like
Is that
you have
it's
to
an
handle
arraignment?
Yeah, it's a arraignment.
Okay.
you have to handle every part of that, like every part, the paper, like everything. I cannot touch that.
Counselor King, how much time is Blick facing?
I think it's 200 months. It's fine.
Alani, are you okay to do that for us? We'll do that first because I know you aren't feeling well.
Yeah. Yeah, main blick.
No, it's 100 months. It's 100 months. Yeah,
100
150,000.
months. And how much?
Yeah,
150K in
150K.
fines?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have Jesse Ruiz. Have you made a decision about whether you're going to offer him a plea deal or not? Or you can wait until I call it in court and surprise us.
Hey, you guys, just a good faith communication. The defense
You were
wants
asking JB, right?
the defense wants to try to reach a deal on Ruiz. How do you guys feel about it? I move how you want to move.
Oh,
The person with all the bombs.
why are you asking him how you want to move on it? Who the
No, you
DA?
said
Them or
it.
you?
Y'all didn't settle
She
that case
just
last
There's
want
night.
to
there's
make her
there's
I would
colleagues
there's
drop that bomb
upset. She
defense.
charge
be
at
upset.
least. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, can you guys repeat? Sorry. Yeah,
I thought that case was handled last night.
I'm gonna
I
go
thought
talk to
case
them.
of decision.
Lord have mercy.
Mm-mm.
All right, so I
Did y'all
guess we're
not?
gonna find this out as we go because it's time to start. We ain't got all night. Shit, I got hood rat shenanigans to do in Miami, and I know all of y'all got hood rat shit to do.
Not everybody.
I ain't got
Who is
no hood
play?
stuff.
We are not doing. Really?
What?
Really?
Who's playing that? Who is playing that?
They gonna need Jesus after the night.
We're not doing KPT. And we're not doing that.
Truth is, I'm tired.
Did somebody find out who playing that song?
I'm
Are
trying
y'all
to
singing?
pray, but where
But
are
where
you?
are you?
Who put this song on?
I'm all church down,
Was it you?
hurt
You know
and
what? Hold on.
hungry.
Is it coming? Is it coming out of my speaker?
I don't know who playing it.
That was dedicated to the girl right here in a bow.
I'm about to take all of y'all to the king. Damn it. All rise. All rise. All rise. Okay, beautiful sisters in the front. All right, y'all know what it is. Theme song time. Let's trip out, ladies. It's time to trip out, y'all. Let's go. In the go is narrow. Don't do it. Ma'am, unless you're ready to go to jail, you gotta stand behind that wooden door.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, okay. Can't do the time. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Keep your eye on the sparrow. Hey, when the going is narrow. Don't do it. Don't do it. You better get it.
Don't roll the dice if you can't pay the price.
Don't roll a dice if you can't pay the price. Don't do it.
And don't run your feet
Yes. Don't do it. Keep your eye on the sparrow. Come on, y'all. Hey. When the going is narrow. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do me dirt.
Don't do me dirt, or you gon' get hurt. Don't do it.
And don't run away.
Don't run away until you hear what I say. Hey, but don't do it. Keep your eye on the sparrow. Going is narrow. Don't do it. Come on, y'all. Let's get it. Get it. Ain't gonna fight with no thief in the night. Well. Court is now in session. Yes, you can sit down.
I am a lady of the night.
Okay.
Just got added. He was supposed to be on yesterday.
And then we got this light skinned wench.
Oh. All right, court is now in session. Honorable Judge, Chief Justice Boogie X is presiding. This is for today. What is today? January the 9th in the year of our Lord and precious Savior, 2024. On the docket tonight, we have several cases. We also have some cases that did not make it in time for the publishing. But as you guys know, sometimes we get cases even as court is happening. As I had to explain to someone today, that the docket is a courtesy to the public. It's not something we have to do. It's something that we do so that everyone is, kind of aware what's going on and what's available to you in the forms of justice. Now, let's get into court business. Oh, is anyone going to read the docket tonight? Or what is on the docket? Okay, fuck it, I'll do it. Court business, our APD settlements. Power to the People law firms secured settlements in civil cases against the Atlanta Police Department in excess of $2 million per case. Settlement payouts are going to notified parties. If any of such notified parties are here in the room tonight, please step forward to make your statement of impact and claim your moolah. Moving on.
I object.
How do you, what the, I'll humor this.
Yeah.
Why do you object? Why
She
do
gonna
you,
address the
Excuse me.
court.
let her step up. Why do you object to people getting a settlement for having their civil rights violated?
So I'm lady of the night, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't get my money. They took my taxes. You know how much I was charged for taxes?
How much were you charged for your taxes?
$2 million.
Now the tax is 20% of what you had. So you was slinging some bologna lips
Some good
all around the
pussy.
town.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Trust me, I'm the best out.
Them
But
bologna lips is powerful. Damn. Well,
it's not
ma'am,
fair that
this
these light skinned wenches get to get the money, not me.
well, ma'am, there's nothing that we can do about the IRS. A wise man
All right,
once
so
said,
how not?
a wise man once said, there's only
Mm-hmm.
two things in life that are certain: death
Mm-hmm.
and taxes.
Okay, and is there a way I can sue my sister?
Of course. Go to the DOJ, open a ticket, and let us know
Mm-hmm.
what type of legal assistance you need and how much you're trying to get from your sister.
$20 million.
oh yeah, she tripping.
Wow. All right. Go ahead, open up a ticket. We will help you find justice.
Thank you.
You're welcome, beautiful.
You ain't getting that money.
Go ahead. Okay. She got diamonds in them baloney lips. Let's get on with the next order of business, marriage license. We will have a civil ceremony performed right here in the
Wow.
courtroom this coming Friday, tomorrow,
Can I object that?
for an amazing couple.
This is the deal.
You cannot object to people getting married. How dare you? Lala Smith and Tremaine Thomas will be getting married here in the courtroom tomorrow.
Wow.
Please be in attendance for that. We have no divorce proceedings. We have no small claims proceedings. We have no grievances. We have no expungement hearings on the books at this time. We're going to get into the cases for tonight. We have Sincere
yeah.
Blocka, Van Halo, Fetty Wick, Sinister Troublefield,
Yeah.
Maine Blick, Cam,
Valentina.
Jesse Ruiz, Cam Atkins, and yes, Mrs. Escobar.
Period.
Now, if we did not call your name, understand it is your responsibility to speak to a court officer. There are officers all over the courtroom to let them know that you are here for an arraignment.
Where the fuck they
That
at?
don't work.
Okay? Or is anyone here for an arraignment that is not on the docket besides Miss Escobar? Okay, perfect. Let's get started. Let's start with Miss Escobar. Miss Escobar, please come forward.
Oh. Oh wow.
Damn, that mama hurt.
Miss Escobar, could you please state your
What?
name for the record in full?
Valentina Escobar.
I know that's right.
Ooh. She single?
All right, DA. Can you please look up the charges for Miss Escobar? She does have a warrant out for her arrest. And if you could please read the charges that she was facing. This is stemming from charges from December 26th. She was arrested over Christmas break when the whole city was acting a fool. And we had 2 pages of arraignment on our docket. She appeared at first during the first session, but did not come back for the second. Oh. Either way, she was not seen. So we'd like to have her arraigned now so that we can get her process handled.
I object to the warrant that was placed.
Miss Escobar, you cannot object. This is not a trial. You are not an attorney.
I'm my own defense.
Okay. Well, that happens if we go to trial. This is an arraignment. Yes, DA. Can you tell us what charges she was facing? And let's clear her warrant.
Hey,
Absolutely.
she gotta take care of herself. She a
Your Honor,
strong,
first,
independent
may I ask
Spanish
the
woman.
defendant if she needs any bandages or food or water? I noticed she had a little bit of a limp, and I just want to make sure she's okay before we proceed.
Yeah, she was. She's first time we saw her, she was on a cane.
I did have a couple stepdaddies growing up.
I do not need any bandages. I was shot by a dirty cop,
Oh,
and this is how I am stuck now because of that dirty officer. Your Honor,
oh
Oh
my
my
God.
God.
I sadly have to object accusatory and relevance.
Da,
You
you know
cannot
better
object.
than
This
it.
is not a trial.
Oh,
That is
uh,
what the judge said.
it,
She ate with that one.
she did. She ate cake.
Right.
Let them
And
eat
you
cake
bringing
with
up
that one, honey.
accusations outside of trial and
Da, I
arraignment.
just need you to read her charges.
She is being charged with.
Can you increase your microphone volume, Da, please?
Yes, Your Honor. So,
Perfect.
Miss Escobar is being charged with PC 2-802 criminal possession of a firearm class 2, PC 2-803 criminal possession of a firearm class 3, brandishing, PC 2-701 possession of a controlled substance, and PC 2-702 possession of a controlled substance with intent to distribute. The defendant is facing 745 months and $740,000 in fines. She was witnessed holding a long style rifle and running away from the scene of a shots fired.
God damn.
The police did apprehend her, and she was found in possession of. Just a moment. She was found in possession of a highly used G17 stainless, a pink and silver. The name is pretty long. I don't know what it is, but it is a very long style automatic firing weapon, and 14 tubes of bath salts, which can be broken
Not the
down
bath
into
salts.
which can be further broken down into 140 one X pill, along with 125 additional bags of bath salts, 146 9mm bullets, and 234 5.56 bullets.
Jesus. Are there any officers, any of the arresting officers available, or is their statement available for context?
The report reads as follows. I, Quint Lucas, went to a 1013, saw a young lady with a gun out. So I injured her and she went down. Took her to the hospital where she was medically assisted and patted down during a routine search for her arrest.
Okay. Miss Escobar,
Mm-hmm.
at this point, you have three options. And I only need to know the answer to this question, and then we move forward with the process. Do you plead guilty, no contest, or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Okay. At this point, I'm going to ask you if you are going to retain counsel for trial.
I will represent myself because the lawyers suck.
Oh, God, no!
Yes, I
She
saw them
ain't
all at
lying.
work yesterday. They all
Okay.
suck. One even got arrested. What
Hold
is
on
that?
now. Hold on. Hold on. A second.
Troublefield,
Is that?
Troublefield, this
Hey,
is not a
Trouble,
fucking
shut the
trial.
fuck up.
Ooh.
Now, Miss Escobar, I will say that yesterday was an anomaly. Yesterday was fraught with shenanigans. Yesterday was was a day we are not that proud of here. But understand that Mr. Troublefield only was arrested because he was that passionate about representing his client, that he himself was about to throw himself on the very barrel of a policeman's gun, threatening him, and well, not threatening him, but I didn't say that. telling him that he would like to speak with him outside to have a amicable conversation, maybe not, who knows. But that's what, that's what we're facing.
Judge,
But our attorneys are the best this city gets. And for the
Your
trial that
Honor.
you're talking about, you're going to need an attorney.
Your Honor, I am so sorry, but that lawyer yesterday made that man go from a monitor on his leg to more time in prison. I do not
Actually,
want to
no. No.
represented.
Those charges were dismissed, ma'am. That whole case, they won that case.
So why is he in the jail? Anyways, I want to represent myself. I do not I do not believe that any of these lawyers that are available in the city of Atlanta can represent me. I prefer to represent myself.
Okay. And you have that right. So let the record reflect that Miss
I'm a
Valentina
district lawyer.
Escobar. Okay, God, let me talk now. Let the record reflect that Miss Valentina Escobar will represent herself. The state will issue formal charges against you with your plea of not guilty. Your trial will take place Monday. Let's see, what's the date? Hold on, Miss Escobar. Your trial will take place Monday, January 13th at 10 p.m. in the year of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, 2024.
24, that was last year.
25, sorry. Thank you.
Oh.
2025. DA, let's put that on the record. Now, because you are defending yourself, the Jaden King Fund is available to you so that you can defend yourself, so that you know what motions to file, so that you know how to open and communicate and request evidence. There's a bunch of forms and things that you need to have in order for it to proceed. Okay? The first thing you're going to need to do is open a new ticket and say that you are representing yourself for incident number. DA, can you please provide her the incident number?
Yes, Your Honor. This is for incident 1024.
Okay. Ms. Escobar, please make sure you jot that down. Once your ticket is opened, the court will assist you in making sure that you have every single thing that you need to defend yourself and fight for your life. Do you understand these instructions?
Yes, Your Honor.
Should you fail to appear in court for your trial on Monday, the 13th at 10 p.m. Eastern, you will be found guilty. The warrant will be reinstated and you will be thrown under the jail. Now,
When you say at 10, is that at 10 time?
10
or
p.m.
10
10 p.m. Eastern at night.
Okay,
At this time,
because
yes.
it's 10, but it usually goes to 12 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and I do not have time for that.
Justice has all the time, and you will stand up to
Justice
face
has not
trial.
served me properly initially because of dirty cops. So I do not believe
Your
in the
Honor,
justice
relevance and
in this court.
allegations. This is still an
This is
arraignment.
not a trial.
Miss
I am
Escobar,
speaking to the judge.
Miss
But we have to
Escobar, maintain your
That's a
dignity
lie.
and watch your tone in my court. Because while I will nurture you through this process, I will not stand for disrespect of anybody, not even the
I am
process.
not disrespecting her. I said this is not a trial.
I wasn't talking about her. I'm talking about me. I was speaking and you interrupted me. That does not happen here.
I apologize, Your Honor.
Now, I was saying that justice has all day and all damn night. When your trial is called, that's when it will be held. You are to be here at 10 p.m. It might be early, it might be late, but it will be. and you will be here for that. Are we clear?
Mm.
Mm. All
Yes,
right.
Your Honor.
Okay. Now, you'll be afforded everything that you need for this, and it will be paid by the Jaden King Fund. Witnesses, discovery, cases, anything that you need for your defense will be covered by that fund. Okay? Open your ticket,
Okay.
and we'll make sure you have everything you need. Head up, Queen.
Okay.
You're about to fight for your life. Godspeed.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. She's gonna be a good attorney one day. We got to recruit her. Mm-mm. Come over here, Captain. Mr. Wick, how can I help you? How can I help you, Captain?
I'm gonna just leave it alone. You know, I ain't got nothing too much to say. Nothing too much good
Captain,
to
let
say
me
about it.
congratulate you on your promotion. Last time I saw you last year, you were a lieutenant, correct? Did you get a promotion to captain?
Yeah, what he say? When I came down.
All right. Next on the docket. Next on the docket, we have Jesus. Who's next? Sincere Blocker. Is Sincere Blocker here? Is Sincere Blocker here? Is that him right there in the tin shirt? That young man that's trying to move, officer, is that him right there? Can you help him? He can't get around. Oh, he's trying to sit down. All right, let's move on. We are now calling for the immediate arrest of Sincere Blocker. So let it be written and so let it be done that a warrant for the arrest of Sincere Blocker is being issued for failure to appear. He is facing double the fine and double the time. Next up, we have Van Halo. Van Halo? Is Van Halo here?
She's on show.
Van Halo. So let it be written. So let it be done. In the case of Van Halo, a warrant should be issued for his arrest, double time, double fines for failure to appear. DA, do we have that information? We ready to proceed to the next one?
Just a moment, Your Honor.
All right. Failure to appear.
Oh, damn.
What is going on back there?
A bunch of malarkey, Your Honor.
Girl, they said that the
I just need
government
like
open. They gotta
about
go repair their
45 more
guns. They
seconds, Your Honor.
criminals.
That's on them. At least all the police will know. At least the police know where everybody at. Officers, y'all know where they gonna be at. Go get them after court.
Especially the one with the red wig.
Ooh. All
I
right.
can tell you where the
Fetty
bitch with the red
Wick.
wig stay at. Lock her up.
Oh my God. Fetty Wick. Is Fetty Wick here? Officers, am I to understand y'all have Fetty Wick in custody?
Yeah, let me go grab him. Yeah, he going to get him now.
Okay.
You know, you closed out his case in the ease.
Oh yeah, I'm a death snitch on you.
Who closed his case out?
You.
I closed his case?
Yeah.
My bad.
I don't know. So yeah.
Why did I close his case?
Oh, Jesus, I'm sorry, what?
I don't know. I have no clue.
I can't hear you,
Oh,
Alani.
yes,
I might have to
that's,
speak up.
I'm
the other
not.
DA,
I'm not
Alani
sure.
Johnson.
I'm not sure, but yeah. He was arrested again. Like, let me look at the MDT. Hold on.
Is this a new charge?
Jesse, I'm gonna pray for you. I'm about to go ahead
He
and go
was
out
picked. I think he
and
had
do
a
some things.
warrant.
Because I remember him from last time.
You remember who?
Sir, I'm not speaking to you.
So yeah, the case he had
Cleo, come get
before
me.
or after Christmas, he had a phase to appear, reissued a warrant, and it looks like he was still picked, but you closed the case in the eve. I guess yesterday he
DA, can you
oh
speak up
yeah,
a
they
little
picked
bit?
yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Oh, much
So
better.
they picked him up on his warrant yesterday.
Hmm.
I'm not sure if he's in
Actually,
custody,
I
but you did
turned
close
myself
his
in.
case.
Okay.
I'm speaking to the judge.
All right. All right. Well, let's get started.
Okay.
Sir, can you please state your name for the record?
Fetty Wick.
Okay, Fettywick. The state is going to now present their charges and evidence against you. We are going to listen without interrupting. Oh, my stomach, my stomach. We're going to listen without interrupting, and then we'll have a conversation. Okay?
Yep.
Okay. DA, what the? DA?
That's an accident. Hold on.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, DA. Let me sip on a little something while you get those
Lucky you, Your
charges.
Honor.
I'm starving. That poom poom punch. Delicious. On the sparrow. Ba-do-do, ba-do. Mm. When the go. DA, how'd you go?
Hey, Vega is one of my
What's wrong,
witnesses
Your Honor?
for the Atkins case.
Okay.
Is
I
there
think I'm
any way
ready,
we
Your
can
Honor.
push
Okay.
Atkins to
I'm
after this
gonna read
guy?
the charges for Fetty Wick.
Yes.
He's been charged with fraud, drug trafficking, kingpin, criminal possession of firearm class 2, evading, reckless evading, and
Damn.
conspiracy. Fetty Wick is facing double fines and double signs because he was picked up on a warrant.
And do we know what was
Well,
found on his person?
yes, ma'am. The total time Fetty Wick is facing is 1,005 months.
The
Fines
nines.
totaling $1.6 million on his body, on his person. He was found with 6 meth pouches, a
Damn.
FN57 mod, 516 clone cards,
What?
648 bags of bath salts, 85 5.56 bullets, and 197 weed joints and 29 tubes of bath salts.
The bath salts, of course. And he's facing life, the
Sad.
nines, and fines of $3.8 million,
It's an epidemic.
correct?
I believe it's 1.6 million, Your Honor.
Somehow I have 3.8. It was
Okay, we'll go
doubled.
3.8.
Yeah, it was
It's
doubled
doubled.
for, yeah, it's doubled. All right, Mr. Wick, you've heard the charges against you. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
I would like to request an attorney
To what end?
to not guilty.
There we go. All right. So at this point, the proceedings will stop. You must retain an attorney to prove your innocence. Now, are you looking to buy back any of the weapons? Were any of these dono guns?
No.
Okay. So let it be written, so let it be done, that the defendant has entered in a plea of not guilty. Sir, you will be asked to go into the DOJ's and open a ticket. You must retain counsel. Your trial will be Monday, January 13th, 10 p.m. Eastern. Should you fail to appear, you will be found guilty by this court and thrown under the jail. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Officers, can you please make sure that he has a tracking device attached and tight, and that at least 10% of the $3.2 million, $3.8 million is posted as his bond. Sir, if you are found not guilty, that money will be returned to you. Okay?
Alright.
Which DA will be taking this case?
I'll second, Your Honor.
Okay, Alani, this case is for Monday the 13th. Will you be here with us? You're sure?
I will take this case.
Okay. Okay, Fetty Wick, not guilty. Trial is August. Oh, January. I'm sorry. 1/13/25, 10 p.m. Eastern. Officers, you can go ahead and invoice him for 10% of the 3.8 million, and then after that, you're free to go, sir. Please see a court officer on your way. Mr. Lucas, are you? Can you invoice him the 10%?
Yeah, can we drop these charges, please?
I'm sorry. What?
Can we dismiss this case, please?
You'll have to speak with the DA, and that has to be done formally, not just by blurting it out in the courtroom, sir. All right, let's move on to the next case. Mr. Fetty Wick, if you could please take a seat over here in the gallery and wait
Where's
for
the gallery?
us right there next to, right there, right where you're standing, where the jury would sit.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, right there. Sit there until we can get this figured out. DA, please go meet with the officer in the back.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Captain, we have one more arraignment before trials begin.
Okay.
Can you be patient and let us do this one, and then we'll get right to yours?
Oh, go ahead. Go right ahead.
Okay. I appreciate you.
You know, I'm here all night. Shit,
Okay.
got nothing but time.
All right. Next up, our very own Mr. Troublefield. Sir, please state your name for the record.
Sinister Troublefield.
This is terrible. DA, can you please read the charges against Mr. Troublefield?
Yes, Your Honor. Just a moment.
Ugh. My heart is heavy right now.
And I do apologize, Your Honor. I am experiencing some god-awful migraines.
I understand. Who is playing that? Ugh. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to turn that off, y'all. My bad. Guys, if you don't want to hear whatever someone's being so disrespectful and playing music in the court, just think about streamer mode and it will cease. Thank you.
That's messing me up. I gotta fix this too.
Let me
Okay, Your
say,
Honor. This. Oop, my apologies.
go ahead.
So, Your Honor, this is a historic day indeed, in which one of our own stands before you
Ugh,
today, facing charges.
it's
The
terrible.
initial charge of possession of a controlled substance and a charge of PC 2-101 was issued initially. The state has additionally added disorderly conduct on top of these charges, as was witnessed by
I know you
citizen
fucking lying.
as
Troublefield.
was as
Your
was
Honor.
wit as was witnessed by citizen and court officer alike. The harmony and the sanctity and the esteemed respect of this court was put in the balance by the disruptive, impetuous, audacious, and disrespectful conduct of
Damn.
the
You mad
client.
I call you
A
croutons, huh?
member a member of law enforcement's
Damn.
life was well, I will say safety was directly threatened and jeopardized. Proceedings had to be upended,
That's true.
which could also risk the sanctity, of course, any ruling relating to that, and could cause grounds for appeal and cost the taxpayers additional dollars. The respect of the court was put in peril
Mm,
and at jeopardy carelessly
mm,
and seeming pointlessly.
mm. Okay. Those are the charges. Was anything found on his person?
Yes, Your Honor, the just a moment. The
I had some
defendant was
drugs.
found in
Oh,
Wow.
the defendant was found in possession of 7 tranks, which is a street branch derivative similar to Percocet.
damn. Okay. Okay. It was seven. One, two, three, four, five,
Seven.
six, seven.
Seven. 1 week
Yes, Your
supply.
Honor.
Okay. Okay. Mr. Troublefield, are you
Yes, Your Honor.
do you have representation with you tonight?
Yes.
Okay. Who is your attorney?
Going through something right now.
Okay. How do you plead?
You know, I was going to plead no contest, but sound like she wanting to fight. So I'm not
Troublefield.
guilty.
Nobody wants to fight
Troublefield.
with you. Can you calm down?
I ain't even talking to you.
Are
You
you
got
a
one more
lawyer
time to
or
talk to me like
no?
that. I am a
Trouble.
lawyer.
I
Oh
cannot
my
tell.
Not
God.
at this moment. Objection, statement of facts. He is not indeed a lawyer at this moment. He is
Oh,
currently here facing arraignment to defend his license. Statement of
Troublefield,
fact.
you have been advised by the Chief Justice herself on how to maintain your dignity in these proceedings. Prove to me that I am correct about you. Honor your word. How do you plead?
no contest, Your Honor.
Please make a statement of fact and apology to the court so that we may enter into plea deal negotiations.
Well, I'm sorry, Your Honor, and to the officer I told to go and have a meeting outside. I don't know why he thought that was a threat,
Troublefield?
but yes, Your I do apologize to him as well. I apologize to everyone, but the 2 DAs that keep trying to piss me off and start more
Troublefield?
stuff with me, I'm sorry.
DA.
That's a narcissist apology. Like what?
See, there you go again. I ain't even talking to you.
Troublefield, I'm going to need you to remain silent for the rest of this proceeding.
Yes, Your Honor.
DA, can you find it in your heart to offer this man a plea deal? This is his first crime. He is one of the DOJ and has been severely reprimanded and has already had his license suspended for what is this? 240 months. Was that 24 hours in the dream world? What say
I'd like
you?
to make a deal. To suspend require that contempt or furtherly disrespecting the court. I will personally expunge his record myself, and I will also file a personal injunction to seal the record so that Mr. Troublefield can still practice law while he has these obligations. However, in light of also the drugs that were found on his person while menial still illegal. I'm also being informed that there was no medical card found on his person. So if he is able to produce a medical card within 24 hours, I'll uphold my currently offered deal. If he's not, I will stipulate that he is to serve the 95 months for the possession.
Troublefield, do you accept these terms and this plea deal?
Can I think about it?
Yes. You have 1 minute.
Can I just say I'm sorry again?
You can.
DAJB, I'm sorry. I really am sorry. Please don't hold this against me. I'm fighting for my life here.
That's the deal.
And that's
I
the
won't
deal I'm
talking to
giving
you.
you. I'm giving you the opportunity to fight.
Would you
So,
like to accept a plea deal, Mr.
I will
Troublefield?
accept, Your Honor. I will accept.
All right. DA, I'm going to amend your deal. And while I get sometimes passions are high, we do have to be objective. Suspended sentence, 0 time, as you stated. Double the fines, as you stated. Etiquette training, as you stated.
Y'all can hear her?
And
Oh, okay.
and immediate expungement of his record, and you will pay the fee for the charges to be expunged today. Your record will be expunged today. I'm going to drop the drug charge and order you into a drug treatment program at the hospital. I'm going to need you to go to the hospital, make an appointment, find a therapist, and provide proof of that to the DA's office within 1 week.
I can definitely do that, Your Honor. Thank you so much. I won't show my ass in court no more until I get hired again.
Once you pay that fee today for your expungement, your license to practice will be immediately reinstated. Officer, can you please get him his fines charged for the disorderly conduct, not the drug charge?
Oh, sorry. Where's the officer? My bad.
He's right behind you.
Oh, okay.
Please fine him double fines. The DA will let you know how much his fines are. And then,
have you also dismissed the proof of medical license stipulation?
we all know that he's entering a drug rehabilitation program. He didn't have a medical card. We're not going to punish people for addiction.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
1 second, officer. Let me just finish with this. So we have 0 jail time as agreed from the DA, double fines as the DA wanted, etiquette training as the DA wanted. Let me see. Your expungement is happening today upon paying these fines. The drug charge is dropped. It's 7 pills. I can't, in good faith, with what we face constantly with the amounts of bath salts and things like that, punish someone for 7 pills and their willingness to go into a rehabilitation program. We're not those people. Okay. Officer, please let me know when he's done, when you have charged him, his fees and fines.
What's the fine?
JB, can you tell us how much he owes in total, expungement and the double charge?
Expungement, just a moment. 159. With his fines along with expungement fine added together, and keep in mind this is with his compensatory fines being doubled, it totals to $691,000 even.
Damn.
Okay. Officers,
Good
you
thing
can
he
go
just
ahead
got
and
out of
find
death
him.
for less than $1 million now, isn't it?
Ooh. Oh.
You
Trouble
said
field.
691?
691,000. Yes.
Alright.
Troublefield, after you pay this, JB, can you please make sure that record is sealed and it is expunged, whatever needs to be done. Once that's paid, you are now reinstated, but you will sit out the rest of this day.
Say that again.
And you will sit out the rest of the day.
142?
Yeah.
And you must complete your etiquette training before you are allowed back into first chair. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, good to have you back, sir.
It's good to be back. I think the DA should go to etiquette training too.
Troublefield.
That's just my opinion.
I'm
Especially
ready.
the blonde
It's just that
I'm
an
ready.
opinion.
I'm ready and I'm humbled. What's up?
DA, DA.
Always starting with me.
Y'all have some reckless mouths in here. Officer, how can I help you? Thank you for your patience.
Good evening, Your Honor.
Good evening. I'm well.
Why are you still talking to
May I
me?
speak with you in your chambers real quick?
I go back to jail. You trying to
Hold on. We're about to go to. Excuse me. What is going on over there? We are in the middle of court. Troublefield. 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 I'm gonna need you to be quiet for the rest of the evening.
Harley.
DA.
Let's maintain our heads.
I'm trying to be cool.
Harley.
Shut up.
Try a little harder.
Oh my God, this is how we got started last time. Oh my God. Officer, you can meet me in my chambers, please.
No, I'm gonna sit down. Is she threatening me, Your Honor?
Oh my God.
I already said it first, Trouble, so chill out.
What's up, officers?
Harley, let's keep our heads.
If you're talking, officer, I can't hear you.
Let's keep our heads.
I can't. I don't know why I can't hear you. They
No,
mad.
what about now?
Okay, yes, I can hear you now.
I was on whisper. I'm sorry.
Oh, you trying to whisper to me, officer?
Let me go to the hospital so I can get me some more pills.
Wait a minute.
Stress me out.
Your aunt over here minding her business, her grown woman business. What's up, officer?
You said meet you in your chambers. Yeah, you definitely said meet you in your chambers. Oh, you was talking about that, man. I thought, hey, shit.
I think the captain is trying to ask me out. If I didn't know any better, I think the captain got a crush. Nothing. Loose lips over here. Nothing. How can I?
Why you flirting with the judge?
Don't rub behind the. I'll tell you later, JB. It's just harmless flirt. Officer, how can we help you? Is everything okay?
Um, yes, everything's okay. I'm just
Biscuits and gravy. Hold on.
I was just curious if two of the people I did charge had their court case already.
No, 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 no,
We
no,
did
no.
call them. It did make it to the docket. Vega covered for you, but they did not appear. So there is now a warrant for their
Judge,
arrest for double time and double fines.
Judge,
So we had a hold on one second. I'm in the middle
I'm
of
finna put your hands on Troublefield
sincere.
outside if you don't watch his mouth
All
with
right,
me.
hold on one second.
Wait a minute. Wait,
He over here
officer,
asking
Can
me
I?
if
officer.
I
Wait
want
a
to go
minute.
Yeah.
outside.
Hold on.
We can go outside.
Listen. Harley,
He's
relax.
over here saying let's go outside. You already here.
Harley,
Hey,
that's his sense
can
of
you?
humor.
You at a
Harley.
you at a
No, he
10?
said it was
Listen,
sincere. So I
listen. You
told
at a
him to sit
10?
down and shut up because he was trying to pick a
You
fight with
at a
Lonnie
10?
again.
You at a 10? You at a 10?
Okay,
I need you to come all
officer.
the way
So
back
yes,
down
those
to like
No,
a
no,
two,
3.
no. When he's
they
I
disrespecting
get you.
Lonnie, he's in her face
y'all
Listen.
right
mad
I get
now.
it.
loud.
I'm about to handle it. I'm about to handle it.
Please
Okay.
do before I
Okay.
handle it.
Okay. But listen, you up at a
I got
10. I need
hands
you to come.
too,
I need
and
you up at a 10, and I got cuffs. So which one you want to be in?
I take the cuffs.
10 to 3. Come on.
I'm gonna
All
calm
right.
it down because I have a
I
child
I
to worry
got you.
about.
Come on.
But
How do
he
I?
needs to act
Come
like
on.
he has some sense. Like I
I'm about to
understand
talk
you
to him
feel
right
some
now.
type
I
of way.
I
just
Come
got
on
you.
Okay.
now.
I got
I
you.
Now
just got
Harley.
no. I just got in everybody's ass.
Okay.
I just got in everybody's ass.
Okay, Harley. When I'm dealing with court business, I understand it's important.
I'm not. I'm just trying to get him to comprehend when I'm telling you to sit down and be quiet. You already made your point, and you're still popping it with the DAs. That's a problem.
All right, Harley,
You
but this is the judge's chamber. I'm talking to a police officer about a warrant. You gotta let me do my job, and then we're gonna handle the insubordination, all that later. There's a time and a place, babe. The middle of
okay?
court
So
ain't it?
I'll leave before he
No,
gets
don't leave. Don't
We
No, I'm
leave.
no,
good.
no, 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 we got you. We are
No,
going
okay.
to handle
It's
this,
the time and the
sis.
place. I got you.
Oh boy.
Jesus
Pin,
Christ.
Pin.
Okay, officer, my apologies.
Was you
No, you're good.
was you representing
So
that man?
you said that they did not appear.
They did
You
not
heard me?
appear. So there's a warrant out for the arrest of Sincere Blocker
Mhm.
and Van Halo. They did not appear for their arraignment. So when you
Okay.
make an arrest, make sure you put it in that channel.
Trying to think which email chain you're thinking of.
It just says, I think it says DOJ. The only one you see me write in.
Would that be in the COA PD emails?
Yeah. You know what? To make this easier, I'm gonna make a space for. I'm gonna ask the chief for a channel just for
I
this.
got you what you need.
Just a channel in the emails just for who's on the docket for this evening. Once y'all arrest them, and the problem is that we don't have a court clerk that is consistent. So in order for us not to miss cases, we ask you guys to just put who you arrested, that they know that they have court that night, time and fines. That's it. Because you're already doing it in the
Mhm.
MDT. Just do it real quick. You already do it anyway. It's just adding the times and fines. But I
Yeah,
noticed
because
it gets lost under a lot of noise because that is also a text channel. So maybe we could have a dedicated channel just for this.
I got you.
yeah, because I
I'll
keep
get that
getting
together
lost
for
in
you.
the email chains of where to go with
Yeah.
them.
So
Yeah,
That's
you,
it
why
just
they
says
weren't put there.
DOJ.
yeah,
But
just
like I say, I'll get that situated for you. I just add I'll create a sub channel for it so you'll see it right under it.
yeah.
And then we'll start just strictly only putting, I'll name it docket
Okay.
or bulletin, court
Perfect.
bulletin.
Court bulletin. Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I got you.
Okay. I believe both Mr. Sincere Blocka and Von Halo both have a tracker on them.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys are free to go and pack them up, wrap them up, get them. Gave them an
Oh yeah,
opportunity, so
that's
that's it.
really easy.
And
Yeah.
hold them until arraignment. Hold them.
Yep, they held him to court.
We got to
I
get
just raised.
control over our employees.
I
They
just
are
raised my
wilding.
voice. I just raised my voice for the first time.
Oh my God! Who did you raise your voice at?
Everybody.
What is wrong with our employ? What is wrong with everybody today? We've never
I'm
had
not
these
gonna
types of problems before.
I'm not gonna point fingers. I'm sure we can do an investigation and find the source of the wrinkles and hopefully iron them out, but it would be out of my line to render an opinion.
We'll talk after court. Officer, do you need me
Yeah.
again?
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go run and grab some food real quick.
Okay. You need
And
food? I got food.
yeah, I need some food, but I don't want to be disrespectful in the court eating here, so I'll step out, but I'll be back before next next case call.
There you go.
Yep.
You got that?
I don't know who else we've got tonight who has arraignment.
We have a trial tonight. We have no more arraignments, just a trial. Okay.
You said there's a trial tonight.
Yes, it's a trial, only one, and we're about to handle that right now.
Yep,
Okay.
I'm just gonna go step out real quick.
Gotcha. All right, court is back in session. And we are looking at the trial of City of Atlanta versus Cam Atkins.
It's gotta be retrograde.
City of Atlanta versus Cam Atkins. Is Cam Atkins here? And who is representing? Oh, God!
Hey, Lonnie, think about one of the sit chair. You know, 'cause I feel bad for standing up.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, friend. That shit was hilarious. Oh, my stomach.
I don't care. Can we? You said we supposed to get Jones.
I can't hear you, counselor.
Can you not hear me? Hold on.
I need you. I need you to go and
You said we was gonna get. You said we was gonna get Maine Jones.
Oh, Maine.
First.
Oh, yes, yes,
and
yes.
then you got him last.
My bad. Okay, all right. Let's call him now. We got one more arraignment. My apologies. Maine Blick. My apologies. If Maine Blick here, can you please come to the front? Please forgive the court. It has been quite an evening. Sir, can you please state your name for the record? Sir, can you please state your name for the record? Is your client can he?
Brianna, are you still whispering?
Oh, my bad. Oh, can you please state your name for the record?
Oh.
My bad.
Lonnie, this is you.
Is he on whisper? Sir, can you adjust your microphone? We need you to state your name for the record.
You can hear me now?
Yes, sir.
It's Maine Jones, not Maine Blick, but yeah.
All right. Let the record reflect. His name is Maine Jones. Jones. All right. DA, what are the charges that Mr. Jones is facing?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Maine Jones is facing evading.
Not running.
Just evading, which is a misdemeanor. It carries a total time of 100 months and a fine of $150,000.
Said it's 150 months.
100 months.
100 months. And
yes, ma'am.
How much money?
$150K.
Okay. Is the arresting officer here?
It was Officer Saint. I do not believe he's here.
Okay. Counselor, how does your client plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor. And I'm asking it. Well, my bad. Go ahead.
Okay. Not guilty. All right. So we will stop these proceedings here.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Jones, your court date is scheduled for Monday. I'm sorry, Saturday. This coming Saturday.
Wait, may I just say something really
11.
quick?
Yes.
Ain't nothing. Yeah, please.
According to the report, Maine Jones was a passenger,
Yeah.
and you know what? Never mind. I retract that statement.
Okay. DA, are you available to do this trial on tomorrow or Saturday?
Saturday is fine, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Jones, counselor, this case will be held and heard Saturday, the 12th. I'm sorry, that's the 11th, right? Saturday, the 11th. Hold on, let me confirm. Let me confirm. Ah, yes. January the 11th at 10 p.m. Eastern. Is everybody clear about the time of the trial?
For sure. For sure.
State, please make sure you file your official indictment by opening up the ticket in the emails, at which point both sides will be in, and we expect all evidence therein to be held. If the evidence is not within that ticket, it will not be allowed into evidence to be presented.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Jones, do you want a jury trial or a bench trial? Counselor, is he having a bench trial or a jury?
It's like a bitch trial, y'all.
He doesn't want to be judged by a jury of his peers?
It don't matter. It really don't
Okay. Let the record reflect that he has waived his right to a jury trial and has requested a bench trial. Okay. Mr. Jones, we will see you Saturday, and may the wings of justice flap in your favor. I tried. You know what I'm saying? I tried. It's hard coming up with these things. It's gonna miss once or twice. You know what I'm saying?
Do you need me?
Shit.
Any other cases tonight? Probably not.
All right.
Damn.
We have one trial tonight that we will be hearing.
Yeah.
State, which trial are we hearing tonight?
Cam Atkins was supposed to be heard tonight, but I think I may have lost my witness. That's why I requested that he be seen a little earlier because of my witness's limited availability.
Did your witness make a statement?
No, we didn't have time. A lot of things have been happening at once today. I was gonna rely on their open testimony.
Would you like to request a continuance?
Cam Atkins. Hey, do you guys know if Vega, are you available to come to the courtroom? Yeah. We're about to try Cam Atkins. We would need a 5 to 10 minute continuance on. Oh Jesus, it's about to be a storm. A 5. You have exactly 5 minutes. That's probably the best I can do. A 5-minute continuance. My witness has some dream world matters to attend to.
Okay. If you like, we can pick this back up tomorrow. We can hold the continuance until tomorrow, if your witness will be able to appear. And that way it would allow also for the defense to issue their witness list, because we have no witness list, we have no evidence. I have nothing here. I would recommend the continuance.
Oh, Your Honor, just a second. There's discussions. There, They're on their way.
Okay.
I will make it up to you, Vic. I am so sorry.
Now, were these charges
Yeah.
formally
Oh,
issued by the state? Hold on, let me. Is the
who is with the
evidence?
stick?
I would need. I'm not seeing any evidence. Let me see. State
Yes.
versus Adkins. Okay.
Yes, they were, Your Honor. Just a moment. Okay, that was Ruiz.
Counselor Max, if you could step forward.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is Troublefield still here? Oh. Okay. Counselor Max, you could take a seat at the defendant's table.
Look, Your Honor, my witness is walking in now, and
Okay.
Still here, Your Honor.
All right. Troublefield, did you have an opportunity to catch Counselor Max up on the case?
I did, Your Honor.
Okay. Counselor Max, are you prepared for opening statements?
Yes, I am prepared for opening statement.
Okay. All right, let's begin. We will have the state make opening statements 1 minute. Please note and understand that this could extend into the next suit. Prosecution,
yes,
the state, please, 1 minute so that we can get to your witnesses.
Mm-hmm. Just a moment, Your Honor. All right, about 30 seconds, Your Honor. New evidence. Trying to preemptively prevent an objection before I open my mouth. Atkins. All right, Your Honor. Evidence is currently posted in the live courtroom chat of the Yes, so evidence is being posted in the live courtroom chat for today's case. This is a very, very, very simple case of neglect, stupidity, and carelessness on that of the department or law enforcement, but on that part of the defendant. The defendant was witnessed daydream selling. Now, this phenomenon goes by many names. It's where people daydream and they step out of their minds, but their bodies stay in place and continue selling whatever they have on their person. The officer even stood there, struck a pose, and watched him do it.
Oh!
This case is blatant, black and white, and indefensible. I will prove that today. Thank you.
Thank you, DA.
Let me get my opening statement, Your Honor.
Excuse me. Who is that walking up?
Yes, this is the time for your opening statement, counselor.
Who's that walking up?
Oh, he went back. He went back. Go ahead, Counselor Max.
Okay, Your Honor. In this case, I plan on proving a few items. Number one, that my client was not actually seen distributing narcotics or receiving money, as the body cam shows, but instead giving somebody a friendly handshake. This does not warrant for a search of my client. And once my client is found not guilty, we are seeking his money and his prescription medicine back, which is covered by the CARES Act, to be returned to my client. That is my opening statement, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yes,
Counselor.
sir.
DA, you may call your first witness. You have 4 questions.
Your Honor, the prosecution calls Commander Reno Vega to the stand.
Mr. Vega, please take the stand. Mr. Vega, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you 5M gods.
Yes.
You may proceed, Counselor.
All right, Your Honor. So, within litigical scopatory rights, I exercise precedence here to establish the witness's experience. This is not a question. This is him stating his experience.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're asking me for my experience in the department.
Yes, I'd like you to go ahead and introduce yourself and speak briefly only to your experience, with the department, how long you've been, how many types of cases you've tried.
Absolutely. I'm Renzo Vega. I've been with the department since before the city became the city. I've always been in high command. I've always managed and ran the department. I've led every single subdivision from CID to the gang units and the entire department as a whole. I've helped set up procedures, protocols, etc. I've had many cases before me. I was the first person to bring a RICO case to the city. And I'm still my current role is commander, which is at this time I'm the second highest in the department currently.
All right. Thank you for that information, Mr. Vega. So my first question is it reasonable to assume that that vast amount of experience has sharpened your instincts as it pertains to law enforcement?
Yes.
All right. And let me ask you the next question. Is it unusual for hand-to-hand drug exchanges to be disguised as handshakes?
Yes.
All right, so it's not unusual at all. In fact, it's very commonplace.
Objection, Your Honor. Leading questions.
Sustained.
I could clarify my answer instead of just saying yes or no.
You
If
can.
that's okay.
You can. Explain.
Okay. Typically, when a hand-to-hand transaction occurs, it is exactly what it looks like. It's a hand-to-hand transaction, which can also exactly be a handshake. What happens in the city and the way the city works is sometimes you see an item, sometimes you're not able to see an item, but unfortunately, that is the mechanics of the city. We have to play along with the motion of the hand-to-hand, whether it looks like a handshake or not, gives us reasonable probable cause to be able to search a suspect. And this is after seeing multiple hand-to-hand transactions and not one, not just one transaction.
To demonstrate how my head sounded.
All right. Thank you so much for that, Mr. Vega. Third question. Exactly how many of these hand-to-hand exchange handshakes have you witnessed this person do this, the defendant doing?
There was two.
All right. And my final question. Within your standard operating procedures, as well as our laws, do hand-to-hand exchanges constitute probable cause for search and or seizure?
It does, yes.
Thank you. No further questions?
I hope you got it.
You can redirect. Three questions only.
3 questions only? Not a problem, Your Honor. You said your name was Mr. Vega, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, nice to meet you today. Number one, my first question is
counselor shouting?
I can hear him.
Can you hear me now?
We can't hear him back here.
Okay, what about now?
Can you adjust your microphone levels?
Voice box?
Voice box? Well, he has a microphone on his lapel. We all do. If you could turn that microphone up.
What about now? Can everybody hear me now?
A little better.
Sure, you still sound low, baby.
You need her microphone because she loud.
Use your inside voice, baby.
Say it with your chest.
Ooh.
Does it say shouting?
Okay. I can hear you from here.
Okay. Mr. Vega, can you hear me?
That's perfect.
I can, yes.
Okay. All right, my first question to you is there any reason, is there like a city policy that shows you not reading my client his Miranda rights?
I'm sorry, ask the question one more time, please.
I ask again, is there any reason that you reading my client's Miranda rights is not on the body cam footage that you submitted?
Yep, absolutely. There's a reason. In order for us to go ahead and submit body cam, we have to the system that I use, we have to trim it down to 2 minutes. So while doing the trimming of the evidence, I had to be able to get me arriving at the scene, me witnessing what was going on, and me detaining him at that time. That in itself was exactly 2 minutes, and the rights were read right after where it cuts off at the end.
Actually, I'd like to point to the evidence. Is there another video that I was not privy to, but the one that is in the courtroom is only 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah, you are correct, yes.
Okay, can I re-ask my first question again, Your Honor? And now strike for a question?
No, you cannot.
Okay, right. I will go ahead and continue. Because we did not see the interactions between you and my client, did you ask my client, was that prescription Adderall that you for him?
I could tell you that I spoke with your client from the ending of that I guess the 44-second clip, and I apologize. I do have a lot of body cam footage that I go through, so that's my apologies. Might have confused that with another clip of a recent case. So I spoke with your client the entire time from the moment the clip ends, while driving to the station, while taking his mugshot, while processing him, after I put together his reports, during the time I put his ankle monitor on, during the time I escorted him outside, during the time I took the cuffs off and told him again when he had court. And as I closed the gate and locked the gate, I talked to him the entire time. And there was no response back this entire time.
All right.
Last question.
And my last question, you yourself sat in the chair and admitted that you cannot always see what is going on. You don't know whether it's a handshake or if it's an illegal transaction taking place. Did you actually see my clients put drugs in those people's hands or receive money?
Did I see him put any drugs or any what?
Could you positively ID that what's taking place was drugs or money being received?
So the short answer is going to be no. The longer
No
answer
further
is going.
questions. No further questions. Your Honor.
Objection. Allow my witness to answer a question entered into the court.
He answered the question. He didn't finish
Sustain.
that.
He was
What
not
did?
given a chance to
Hold on.
finish.
What did I say about the back and forth?
Apologies.
Sustained. Officer, continue with your answer, please.
Absolutely. Again, as I mentioned, my experience, this isn't the first time where this situation has been brought up of seeing or not seeing something in someone's hands being given to a local at that. So again, we don't have any control over the mechanics or the visuals of the items in a city. What we are trained to do is if we see two hand-to-hand transactions, it doesn't matter what would have been handed off. It does give us probable cause to be able to detain, question, and search such person. For instance, it happens with the females all the time. So if any females who are here who sell items like purses or brushes or whatever the case may be, who have had officers come up to them, we do not see the wigs, we do not see the money, but we have every probable cause through the laws of the state to be able to detain, question, and search if we deem that there is suspicious activity happening at that time, which is the hand-to-hand transactions.
All right. That was your final question. DA, one question on the redirect.
Mr. Vega, may you, in your professional expertise, explain the concept of, it goes by many names, quote, dream selling, daydream selling. Sometimes people call it AFK selling. Can you explain that concept, please?
You see a lot of it happening more towards the morning times when it's much
Objection, Your
slower.
Honor. Relevancy. This is not mentioned in the notes whatsoever. This whole dream selling, AFK selling. It doesn't
Your
pertain to me.
Honor, if my witness could separate his two lips and answer the question, it will become relevant.
Overruled. I'll allow it.
I think I might have even included it in my report as well, the MDT, the situation that what happened there. So again, it usually happens in the morning. And again, my experience is it usually happens in the mornings where things are much slower. You don't have the excitement or the chaos in the city that you normally would. So you don't really have to worry about people rolling up on you as you normally would during the nighttime. Also, police presence towards the morning time, especially on the weekend, because this was a Saturday. It's a lot easier to stand out in the open and go on your heads and make yourself make the transactions without you having to be there. The only problem with that is it is against city laws, to not only government laws but city laws, where I had two options there. One would have been not to arrest them, and it would have been a prayer, which he would have had to deal with, even if they can't see the items in his hand, that they would have had probable cause to deal with it. But I went ahead and went with the arrest.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Vega.
Are you done with this witness?
Yes, I have no further questions for Commander Vega.
Commander, you may step down.
All right, I'm going to bed.
Good night, witness. Thank you so much. So, as brought into relevancy through prior testimony, I would like to briefly direct the court's attention to, again, the live court chat, the live court open chat, where this video
Yes, we
is
are.
present.
Yes, we are. Mhm.
Right. So I call Quint Lucas to the stand.
Mr.
What
Lucas,
happened?
Captain Lucas, can you please take the stand?
Yeah, I can.
You can have a seat, Captain. Or do you just prefer to stand? And that was not a question.
Yeah, I prefer to stay.
Understandable. You are a captain of this great police force, correct? My first question.
Yes, ma'am.
You've been in this department.
We can't hear the witness.
You amplify your voice, please, witness.
It is.
Permission to interview the witness at the podium so that all bystanders can hear him.
I think everybody can hear him now.
Okay, so following up on my second question, you've been with the force a very long time. Elaborate on how long?
Since a year ago.
That's a very long time. So is it safe to say you have a lot of professional experience? My third question.
Yes, ma'am.
My fourth question. In your experience, when you pull up to a drug selling dispatch, don't suspects usually run?
Yes, ma'am, they do.
That is all I have for this witness, Your Honor.
You may cross-examine the witness.
Yes, ma'am.
3 questions.
3 questions. Yes, ma'am. Number 1, Mr. Lucas, that's your name, correct?
Yes, sir.
Question number 2, were you at the scene of the crime?
No, sir.
In question. Okay, no further questions, Your Honor.
Redirect 1 question. DA.
Captain Quint Lucas. In
Yes,
one
ma'am.
sentence, and please watch the vocabulary here if you know what I'm saying. What is daydream selling?
When when someone's not here at the moment and doing other things in their head.
Yes. Continue.
When someone has a tool in their head to
I didn't hear whether or not I got an overruled.
help them.
Objection. The witness is incompetent.
Overruled.
Okay, I didn't hear you.
Continue, officer.
When they have a tool in their head to help them sell while they're not here in city.
Thank you, Captain. Your Honor, through that testimony, that brings relevance to a concept called daydream selling. And as explained by 2 experienced members of law enforcement, 2 members of high command to be exact, highly experienced, it's a concept in which somehow someone can manipulate their muscle memory to operate independent of them being present within their own mind. I'm not testifying, I'm presenting evidence.
Overruled. DA is making a definition for clarity.
So this concept is where somehow through manipulation of one's own muscle memory, they can be within their mind daydreaming and their bodies will remain upright and sell to locals in a daydream like state. I'm trying to help.
Also known as what we players call, we make money while we sleep type shit. Okay, we got you, DA. We understand.
So the defendant is also being charged with sale of a controlled substance as entered into relevancy by Reno Vega in his professional experience, as stated in his testimony, which I am quoting, which does not warrant objection once I say it, that it is very common for drug deals with locals to be disguised as handshakes, which warrants probable cause for search. And as a stipulation of our law, when a citizen is caught in the act of selling narcotics, all funds within their pockets are evidentiary. The officer had probable cause to search and seize all evidence, including the drugs and funds. And while the defendant may only have had a quantity of 44 illegal non-prescription Adderall that he was in our video witnessed selling to locals, there's no telling how long he was in a trance-like state selling those items. The defendant had over 1 million at the time that he was caught.
1 million. I'm sorry. Clarify. 1 million. What?
These
Dollars?
drugs, yes, these drugs do produce clean funds or regular funds. There is some money that is tinted in red. It's a fabrication of U.S. tender, and of course there's legitimate tender. So
he had $1 million on his person.
that is correct. And then, of course, as a final piece of state's evidence, as mentioned by one of our other high commands, soon as those cops come, usually people scatter. They run. Usually any coherent person. As demonstrated in the tape, Reno Vega stood there and watched him make a disguised drug sale handshake and continued to engage with him throughout his arrest, giving him every opportunity to defend himself and exercise his own rights during this arrest, and he was never present until long before he had been apprehended.
Okay, Counselor, I'm going to need you to land your plane. We are running out of time.
The plane is landed, Your Honor. This is a simple sale and possession case. The search and arrest were lawful. Find this defendant guilty, and that's if he's even present to know he's being charged.
Okay, Counselor, this is not your closing statement. You're just supposed to be asking the officer a question.
Oh, I dismissed him.
Officer, you're dismissed. Prosecution, do you have any witnesses to call to the stand?
No, ma'am, Your Honor. We do not have any witnesses at this time.
In that case, we're going to go straight to closing arguments. Since the DA has already made hers, I'll allow you one. Right, I'm sorry. The defense is not calling any witnesses. And so we'll go right into closing arguments. The DA has already made her closing argument. So we're going to allow for you, Counselor Max,
Thank you.
to have your closing statement. You get 1 minute.
Thank you, Your Honor. In this trial, we heard a lot about this AFK selling, this Dream World selling. Not only is that not in the report, but even the officer, Officer Vega, came up and said that he did interact with him the whole time. Now, this is, once again, no one can confirm whether or not he saw drugs or money being exchanged. And then once he searched him illegally, the only thing that he found was Adderall. which is covered under the CARES Act, which is a federal program. So I asked that not only do you throw this case out for several reasons. Number one, not a full enough body count. He said it's 4 minutes, but yet we only got 30 seconds, which Miranda rights were not read within those 30 seconds. But you return my client's prescription medicine as well as his $1.7 million.
We can't get
That
those
is all, Your Honor.
protected.
Thank you. At this time, we will go into recess. I will go into chambers to make a decision. I shall return in about 2 minutes. Give y'all a little something to listen to while I deliberate.
Your stepping mixmaster, DJ Chaos. Always keeping it locked and loaded.
Yo, I be buying B's, so all my girls be eyeing C's. Coming backstage, dying to get pleased. You got me, I rock the
My damn door. Oh. Alright, so I'm gonna dance real quick because I need a break.
I get clothes custom made for my stylist. Cruise in my Lexus land with no malice. While you walk the street until
my shit.
It be all good, toss your clothes like a salad. When it's all over, put your vote in my ballot. This my diner, I'm Melon, yo Alex. Spend the night and look to streets palace. It be all good as long as you don't act childish. While you standing there with the crisp in your cup, the worst come to worst, keep this on the hush.
I know you see me on the radio.
I know you heard me on the radio.
True, but still don't pay me no attention. Listening to what your girlfriends mention. Got a different girl every day of the week.
It's cool, not trying to put a rush on you. I
had to let you know. Hey yo, shorty, won't you go get a bag of the lethal? I'm undressed in the bra, all see-through. Ha, ha, hey.
Only one thing I wanna do is freak you. Keep your stone sets. I got my own baguettes, and I'll be doing things that you won't forget.
Hey.
Kim the queen bee, so you best take heed.
Shall I proceed? Yes, indeed.
I'ma throw shade if I blow you
up to your girl like the army grenade.
You can slide on my ice like the escapade.
The enchilada with the marmalade.
Not you. Oh yes, who's he? I even dig your man style. I love your whisper in your ear, get you all shook up, but don't blush. Just keep this on the hush.
I know you see me on the video.
True.
I know you heard me on the radio.
True.
But you still don't pay me no attention.
Listening to what your girlfriend mentioned.
He's a slut, he's a hoe, he's a freak.
Got a different girl every day of the week.
It's cool, not trying to put a rush on you.
I had to let you know.
I got a crush on you. Why you trying to catch sea breeze?
Hey.
I'm in the PVs, on chrome V3s, decked out TVs. CDs with crazy bass. Keep my lady lace. Don't be fooled by the baby face. I hope you're not.
I knew it was coming.
Got me hot. Only one plan, that's the rise to the top. I told you before when I first pursued.
I want an interlude in the new. You know I love the way you feel us. Sip my tequila.
From the dealer, full lift and
chiller.
Heat up the clutch, 750 deluxe. Then we speed down the hutch, breaking trees in the duck. I'm not the one you sleep with, then eat quick.
Hey, better go down the Freaknik.
You got to hit me on. Buy this girl gifts, of course. So I look sick in my six with my Christian LaCroix.
I know you see me on the video. True.
I know you heard me on the radio.
True.
But you still don't pay me no attention. Listening to what your girlfriend mentioned.
Alright. Alright, I got this. Let's go.
Hey, we be able to get my client done before the
Say that again.
I said we'll be able to get my client done before the suit.
I doubt it, but I'm about to make my judgment. Hold on, let me turn the speaker up. Oh, damn! Who bust their ass? All right, I've made my decision.
This is too much.
Will the defendant please rise?
I see it.
Can you rise up, Mr. Atkins?
That means stand up.
Mr. Atkins, before I tell you my decision, I just want to make sure that we are all aware that this was a great case brought by your defense team who fought valiantly on your behalf. Prosecution, DA, and officers. Excellent, excellent way to fight for the state and the rights of the citizens. This is how a trial should go in this court, and I hope to see more of it. Everyone maintained their dignity. You have made us all proud. Now, let's talk about the charges. Sir, you were charged with hand-to-hands. You were found with Adderall, and while it can be prescribed, there are no records of you going to our hospital, seeing a therapist, or being prescribed any of this medication. Also, you were seen in a very high trafficked drug era in Mirror Park, which has been known to have a lot of problems lately with the selling of Adderall on the street, which in large quantities are very harmful to the people in the neighborhood. It even gets into the water supply. You were also seen doing hand-to-hands. We also know, we all watch The Wire. We know what it is. We know what it is. We also know that when the police show up, we tend to scatter like roaches. You did not move. Instead, you stood there like a zombie. We also know what that is. The fact that you would play in the face of this court as if you wasn't doing what you was doing, when you could have gotten mercy and a much lesser sentence and much lesser fine had you just said it with your chest and been honest about what you were doing and being a man and being accountable for what you do. I see the evidence. It's clear as day is what you were doing. But you dragged officers and peoples out of their beds. These fine attorneys, one of them just got this case and had to defend you for something that Stevie Wonder could see. Sir, you are guilty. And now we're going to go into your sentencing. In the case of you, sir, you have been found guilty by this court and will spend the maximum time and pay the maximum fines associated with this case. Next time, sir, you get caught in a compromising situation, throw yourself at the mercy of the court. Own up to what you do. Everything is recorded. Everything you did was recorded. There's hours of footage. Officers, bring some cardboard boxes, tape, bubble wrap, and some traveling blankets. Pack him up.
Your Honor, the state's recommended maximum was for the maximum of 225 months and $185,000 fine.
Officers, you have the numbers. Go on and do what you do.
Hell yeah, put him below the cell.
Wasting our damn time playing in my face. Lando, I know you have a trial.
Yes, Your Honor.
Would you be amenable to a continuance until tomorrow?
Your Honor.
It would be
My
the
client
first.
has patiently waited and is still incarcerated during these times.
Would he be willing to come back after the sue? And we can hear. Right now we are at 11. We have 8 minutes left. Yes.
I mean, I'm actually looking to the DA. I mean, are they willing to go for? I mean, where are we at on this?
DA, are you willing to give this young man a plea deal? He has asked you This is the fifth time they're asking for a plea deal to avoid the cost on everybody's time, patience, and the ability to do shenanigans in the midnight hour because you want to hold us all up.
Your Honor, I understand, but I also respect the fact that this court, as well as all of its officers, are under great admiration as well as great scrutiny. So I can't just carelessly throw out charges as it pertains to explosives. I
DA,
could be
Here we
sanctioned.
go.
I could be sanctioned for that. I can't just throw out explosives. If evidence is defensible, I have to defend it by law.
all right. You have your answer. We will have to have this continuance tomorrow because we also have to verify
fucking
the
crazy,
validity. We have to verify the validity of the bombs. Therefore, we will grant a continuance until tomorrow.
Your Honor.
Order in the court. Take it outside. Shut the hell up. Like, what are we doing right now?
Your Honor.
The fuck?
Because your top lip, I need your top lip to meet your bottom lip. Or your lips could be downstairs in contempt of court. Like, I don't care right now.
Your Honor, the only litigical solution that can untie my hands and place me out of risk of sanctions for carelessly throwing out evidence which would be a violation of my position. We would have to hold an evidentiary hearing to validate or devalidate the evidence so that way all legal interests are protected as well as the interest of justice. Sadly, it is the only litigical solution.
So let it be written. So let it be done. Tomorrow we will have an evidentiary hearing. Lando, can you make the evidentiary hearing tomorrow at 6 p.m.? I'm sorry, not tomorrow at 6 p.m. It'll have to be tomorrow at 8 p.m. upstairs in the meeting room.
Yeah, and I understand that this
This
position is inconvenient for the court, but keep in
This is
mind.
very inconvenient.
Order in the court!
Keep in mind, Your Honor, that I could be liable to sanctions.
DA, we understand. DA, we understand. Now listen, either way, this is happening tomorrow. Okay? A continuance is granted. Get your collective shit together tomorrow or I'm dismissing this case. And that's it.
No justice, no peace.
Say it again, sister.
I think that
Then this is exactly what we're facing, an injustice. I mean, we were given the direct fact that trial was happening this evening, and now they come in unprepared, and they're. I just, Your Honor, I just
Your
don't.
Honor, the
You know
prosecution
what?
is
It's
prepared.
okay. It's okay, Your Honor.
All right, if
It's
y'all
okay.
listen, if y'all are prepared, fly back in.
They
We
are
have the
not
trial.
prepared if they haven't done adequate testing, and no one from the APD is here willing to do such.
He doesn't know the nature of the preparations for my trial strategy.
And that's because you failed to inform him like you should have if they're the testing.
Informed
department.
defense.
Do
in my
APD have
trial
a bomb
strategy?
squad?
I know. I said. No.
So we're showing our hands in Uno now?
Do APD have a bomb squad? I don't know.
Yeah, we don't have a bomb.
Yeah,
squad,
we don't have
but,
that, sir. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna make
this is really absurd, then, Your Honor. How can we have
I mean, you can't
everybody,
use props
stop,
anymore.
stop,
You can't
stop,
use props anymore.
stop,
Sorry to say.
stop.
It's in black and white.
Stop. Everybody fly back in after the storm. I'm going to render a fucking decision since nobody seems to know what to do. I do have the authority to do that, and I will do that. I want to see the evidence. I want to... sir, you are a captain. You did not create the penal code.
It's in black and white. You can't use
Sir,
props.
this is not dealing with you. If it's a prop, it's a prop. If it's a prop, Captain, when you become Chief Justice, it is not in black and white.
Yes, it is. You cannot use props.
I am going to allow the defense to call it a prop. I am allowing for all evidence from the defense. I am allowing for all, because apparently he did not understand or know the conversation that I, the Chief Justice, had with the president in regards into what's a prop and what's not a prop. And that decision lies with me and me only. Now we're going to stop this shit Because this is 2025, and what I am not doing is going back and forth with no one. We will meet back here at the. I'm about to dismiss this shit.
Hey, excuse
Keep it
me.
up.
I think you should,
Keep
Your
it
Honor,
up.
because we're starting to see.
Meet back
We're
here
starting to
after
see the
this.
I'm trying to
APD
talk
can't
to
even.
you.
This is some bullshit right now.
Fuck my hood. Free your hood.
The fuck?
Why just asking she's albino?
I
What's
think
wrong
the
with asking
people
if she's
are
albino? Are you?
Ooh. Get on my goddamn nerves. All right, TikTok. We're going to be back after this. I got to calm down. Oh, God. This man done made me so mad. This is why people don't like the police to begin with. Because at some point, this man thought he made the motherfucking rules. He did not. I decide what's evidence. I decide what is not. Running around locking up people having a fucking attitude about it and shit. We'll be back here after the break. Fuck. I mean, fucked up.